Good evening, everybody. So my name's Carl Motter, and I welcome you to the 2021 Elm Fork District Scout Leader and Eagle Appreciation Dinner. During the dinner tonight, we'll have the chance to honor the 2021 Eagle Scout recipients in Elm Fork District, as well as recognize a few of the outstanding adult leaders who have made significant contributions of time, effort, and talent during this past year to scouting. Frequently, scouts are so busy learning, experiencing, talking, or playing that they forget to stop and say thank you to the adult leaders. So tonight, we welcome all adult leaders and give you a big thank you for all your hard work and commitment to providing quality programs for the youth in our district. As we begin this dinner, I'd like to thank Kyle Hare, our District Communications Chair, for the presentation of our 2021 Eagle Scouts that you saw up on the screens as you arrived. We also thank Debbie Chessie, Sam Jones, Michael Johnson, Frank Cole, Larry Brown, and a host of others for putting together tonight's event. We also welcome Kelly Ware, District Executive with Circle 10 Council, who is joining us together. Later on in this program, Kelly will install our new district officers for 2022. And at this point, I'd like to ask Troop 838 to come up and start us with the pledge, the oath, and the law.
May the audience please rise for the presentation of the colors. Color Guard, advance. Yeah. Color Guard, post the colors. Scout salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me in the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Please join me in the Scout law. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. 2. Color Guard, return to post. Color Guard at ease, audience at ease. Thank you.
I'd like to ask Father Josh to come up and lead us with an invocation before dinner.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to St. Rita. On behalf of everybody at St. Rita, welcome to us. I'm the pastor here in the parish. It's quite dangerous to give me a microphone because I could just go on and preach for about a good 15, 20 minutes. He's shaking his head. He's experienced it. So I'm not going to do that because that smells good. I just wanted to say thank you for coming and welcome. And then also thank you for what you do, right? In my experience with scouting, you put out young men who do good in this world. They're shaped, they're formed. You do good work, right? And so believe in it, keep going. That's the end of my homily. But thank you for what you do. And goodness gracious, have a wonderful evening this here at St. Rita. Rejoice in your celebrations, your achievements, and come back to us, right? But what you paid me to do, let's pray. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Father, we give you thanks for the gift of scouting, for the families and friends which are united in this vision of what it means to be a scout and what it means to serve for the good of others. We ask that you give us an evening of joy and fellowship, give us laughter and kindness, make us ever mindful of our mission and of those we serve, and bless this food and those who prepared it. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. You all have a great evening, and welcome to St. Rita. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see.
All right, everyone. Due to COVID, we're going to be releasing you by tables to go over to the buffet and be served your dinner. Please do not reach any of the food or try to serve yourself. We have plenty of servers on the line to assist you. Enjoy your meal, and in about 20 minutes, we will begin the recognition portion of our dinner. I'm going to ask table 1, 2, and 4 to start. So everyone, I hope you continue to enjoy your meal, but to get us out on time, I'm going to go ahead and continue the program. So we talked about having someone cater the meal, but Babes has always been a pretty big crowd pleaser. If you've not finished, just keep going. There's plenty of seconds, so if anybody wants to get up and have some more, please go right ahead. So we're going to move into the adult recognition phase. So I'd like to thank everyone for being involved in scouting. The activities of scouting are enjoyable, but the real purpose is to help our youth develop character and leadership, learn to make ethical choices, and to make positive contributions to our communities. So in preparation for this, I came across a study by researchers from Baylor University's Institute for Studies of Religion and program on prosocial behavior that found that scouting encouraged the following behaviors: volunteer to serve in an organization, hold leadership positions at work, have a disaster supply kit at home, be active in groups that protect the environment, they read books, and they play musical instruments. In this day and time, it sure beats having the boys staring at a little thing in their hand and a screen. So these are specific and concrete ways that scouts we serve benefit from the program that is delivered to them. Many of you that are here tonight have youth that participate in the scouting program. Most of you see that the program that's presented at the unit level see a lot of the things that happen behind the scenes and that help the scouting program be strong and vibrant. I'll take a few minutes to discuss some of the efforts of the district committee in these regards. One of the things that Elm Fork District can be proud of is having accomplished during 2021 is bringing hundreds of new boys into the Cub Scout program last fall through our school night for scouting events. Membership growth is important so as many kids as possible can benefit from the lessons learned in scouting. We'd like to begin this recognition portion of our dinner by asking everyone who was on the membership team that helped during the 2021 with School Night for Scouting, please stand. So thank you for your service in bringing scouting into the lives of hundreds of young people. In appreciation for the difference that this service makes, please join me once more in a round of appreciation and applause for them. Another important element of a healthy scout program is solid finances. The reality is that it costs money to run scouting. The goal is to provide a highly effective program at a price that is accessible to the greatest possible number of youth. There are multiple ways our district works with Circle 10 Council to help bridge the gap. Much of the cost of scouting is not carried by individual boys and families, but instead covered by the council. For example, our boys who attend summer camp pay only about half of what it actually costs the council to provide summer camp. As another example, more than 10,000 low-income boys who would have otherwise never learned the scout oath and law or benefit from the other meetings of scouting They have their unit level expenses paid by Circle 10 Council's Scout Outreach Program. Elm Fork District can be proud of having raised more than $157,521 through our Friends of Scouting campaign in 2021. Friends of Scouting is the single largest source of funds for council operations, including our camps and our Scout Outreach Program. For all of those who are involved with the Friends of Scouting in 2021 as table hosts or unit coordinators and family program presenters for Friends of Scouting, please stand and please hold your applause to the end and have everybody remain standing. Thank you, Kelly. Scouts in the Elm Fork District sold also more than $281,000 worth of popcorn and more than $22,380,000 worth of camp cards. A portion of these funds went to support Circle 10 Council, and a portion went directly back to our local PACs and troops. Will those who assisted with the popcorn or camp card sales in 2021 please stand? Thank you for your service. That kind of service frequently occurs behind the scenes, but it helps to make everything possible, and that's what we do. Please join me in another round of applause. In addition to membership, recruitment, finances, and service, time is a massive contribution made by adult leaders to Scouting. We will spend much of this evening's program recognizing leaders that have contributed significant time, effort, and energy to the Scouting program. First, we want to recognize unit-level leaders who, on a daily basis, carry this program forward directly to the youth of our community. You work directly with the youth and thus have the most direct influence on their lives. Of all those who give of their time to implement the Scouting program, we want to thank you first. Please listen as I call your position and invite you to stand. Would all of the leaders present tonight who are members of a new unit please stand and remain standing? We would like all new Cub Masters, Scout Masters, crew advisors who began their service in 2021, please also stand and remain standing. If you are a new committee chairperson for your unit, please also stand. Now, would all of our experienced Cub Masters, Scout Masters, crew advisors, and unit committee chairs please also stand? I believe we also have some chartered organization representatives present with us tonight. Would you please also stand? For all of these, let's thank these leaders with another round of applause for their contributions and time. Please have a seat. We also want to recognize those who serve at the district level. So I've been asked, what does the district committee do? My own wife asked me that. So for her and others that don't really see what the district does, the district is responsible for delivering the Scout program in our geographic area: Carrollton, Farmers Branch, North Dallas, and Addison. There are 18 districts in Circle 10 Council, and the districts provide support on a larger scale than the individual units, but on a smaller scale than Circle 10 Council. For example, the district hosts training courses, camporees, Cub Day Camp, Roundtable, Eagle Boards of Reviews, and other events that would be difficult for the individual units to pull off. I'd like to recognize those who have served on the district committee in 2021. I'll begin with the operating chairs. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Unfortunately, my predecessor, David Ragsdale, is on video with us. So thank you, David. District Commissioner Mark Avery. Field Director Roger Derrick. He's not here. District Executive Kelly Ware. District Vice Chairman Jay Smith. Activities Chairman Sam Jones. Advancement Chairman Jim Pike. Camping Chairman Phil John. Training Chairman Scott Aldrich and Anila Moody. Communications Chair Kyle Hare. Membership Chairman Eunice Cruz. Friends of Scouting Chairman Jim Sinovic. Family Friends of Scouting Rhonda Meehan. Okay. Nominating Chairman Jay Smith. Risk Management Coordinator Alan Osborne. Order of the Arrow Chapter Advisor Larry Brown. Order of the Arrow Chapter Chief Orion Bentecourt. Assistant District Commissioner Roundtable Kirk French. BSA Roundtable Commissioner Howard Gurnis. And Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner Ben Seegers. Would all of our 2021 district committee members who have served on these committees please also stand? And also, would all of the at-large members of the district committees please also stand? Let's recognize everybody with a round of applause. Thank you. So these people have contributed countless hours, most of them behind the scenes, and have made a huge, significant difference in the quality of the Scout program in Elm Fork District. Thank you for all your hard work. Please join me in a final round of applause. So at this time, I'd like to bring up Kelly Ware, our district executive, who would like to say a few words to our outgoing chairman.
Hi, everybody. So good to be here. David Ragsdale exemplifies the tenets of the Scout Oath and Law. His helpful manner and kind spirit have been a shining beacon in sometimes an unclear time. His character is a light to all who meet him and shows through in his commitment to exemplary leadership of our district, serving as district chairman for the past 3 years. You are never working alone when David is on your team. With a quick phone call, email, Zoom visit, or in-person meeting, he is quick to respond with sound advice that often is framed in a discussion with many people, included in coming together to troubleshoot and focus on what is best for the youth of the district through the Scouting mission. I am personally grateful for the wisdom shared and the phrase often stated, "Many hands make light work." What a great joy to work with him. I would like to present David, who is not here, but he sees us, with this walking stick, handmade by Jimmy Smith, that was made and grown in Texas. Carrollton, Texas. This is a gift on behalf of the Elm Fork District Committee in appreciation for his tremendous servant leadership. Thank you for always doing your best to leave our world better than you found it and sharing your time and talents. Thank you for the path you have left, as your tracks have made it easier for those that follow behind you. Enjoy your next adventure, David.
So I'd like to ask Mark Avery, our district commissioner, who will now address us.
I don't know. I hope you all know me. I'm the district commissioner, and people have always asked me, what does a commissioner do? Well, a commissioner, the responsibilities of the commissioner staff are completely different. A commissioner is not responsible for a particular program. We're more of a generalist, and we have a mission to help individual PACs, troops, teams, crews, and we help them to succeed. The commissioner can be compared as a mentor, a coach, a resource, a liaison to the district. I think of it as just a friend to the units that we're supporting. We get to know the individual units and try to give them any help that they need. And sometimes I get a phone call just to talk, to say, hey, I'm having a hard time. And that's what we do, is we just try to lend a helping hand, lend a shoulder to cry on sometimes. And it's and with this COVID, it's not been easy. So anyways, well, we had an okay, pretty good year, I guess. Compared to 2020, we logged the same amount of visits as the previous year. And we've set some goals, which hopefully mean that you'll get to see us more. So currently we have 54 units in Elm Fork, 23 unit commissioners. And at this time, I'd like to ask all of the commissioners to please stand. All of our commissioners. Please get a look at them. And if you need any help, you can ask any one of us. Okay? Thank you. A final note from me, you've heard a lot about the district committee and the commissioner staff and what we do. If you'd like any help or just curious, grab one of us, talk to any of us. Would be very helpful very willing to answer any of your questions. So just remember, we take the Scout Oath every day. Every time we meet. And we're here to, the Scouts, trustworthy, loyal, helpful. We're helpful. And on my honor, do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law and help other people at all times. And that's what our mission is. We've got a lot of knowledge. We've got lots of years of experience. And we're always willing to help each other. At this time, I'll turn it back to Carl.
I'd like to say my first time at this event, I'm glad to hear that somebody else is a little nervous up here talking. So we're now ready to continue our Elm Fork District tradition of recognizing leaders in our district that have made a special contribution to scouting. These honors are initiated at the unit level through the nominations to the District Award Committee. Our 2021 Awards Committee was comprised of Malik Nathani, Debbie Chelsea, Sam Jones, Jim Pike, myself, and Kelly Ware. Mark Avery will now present this year's Elm Fork Spirit of Scouting for PACs, Troops, and Crews.
Feels like I was just up here. Okay, this year we've, the order is going to be by unit and then numerical. So the PACs first and then the number. So if it seems like they're all out of alphabetical order, it's because they are. So I'm going to say the name and the unit. And the first one is Amber Taylor, PAC 114. Please come up. Oh. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
The next is Brian Clark, PAC 712. Nope. And then Ben Rodriguez, PAC 712. That's, nope. Kevin McBrayer, Pack 749. Nope. Jesus Valtierra, Pack 749. All right. Next is Noreen Ali. Pack 5, 758. Imran Esmail, Pack 758. Aziz Varani. All right. Next person is April Rivas. So she's not here. And the next one, and she's Pack 800. And Miguel, or 900, sorry, I can't see really good. And April and Miguel is not here. Erica Peters, Pack 1213. Chris Weingid, Pack 1213. Hey. Next person is Mason Griffin, Troop 125. Next is Christopher Stowell, Troop 125. Okay, Christopher had like 10 people nominating for this award. He's a popular guy. Next is Mike Curtis, Troop 412. Next is Neil Fernandez, Troop 412. Next person's here. Christian Hayes, Troop 574. Oh, shit. Next, Steve Newhoff, Troop 577. Zach Wildrich, Troop 577. Next, Chris Meyer, Troop 730. Next is Saul Friedenberg, Troop 753. Next is Asad Ali, Troop 578. And his brother, what did I say? 758. And his brother also, Sayad Ali, Troop 758. Both of them came to IOLS with they were great kids. I'm sorry, they're young adults. Next is Ambreen Hassan, Troop 758. Nope. Lawrence Stevens, Troop 800. Eric Olson, Troop 815. Paul Griffin, Troop 838. And then Wayne Trout, Troop 838. What? All right. We have to wait for the next person to sit down. Oh, sorry. Tiffany Westerman, Troop 838. Harrison Payne, Troop 874. One more person. Eunice Cruz, Troop 876. So let's. I thought you were going to cry. Thanks. Let's get a big round of applause to everybody. These are the Elm Fork Spirit of Scouting recipients.
So now we're going to start with the Acela and the Polaris Awards, which will be presented on behalf of Elm Fork District to honor the outstanding Cub Scout and Scout BSA volunteers who have stepped up and volunteered on a district level. These individuals are accomplished leaders who give far more of their time and talent than is required by their primary role in scouting. They have demonstrated the highest levels of leadership and guidance to their unit, to the district, and to the scouting program. Nominations for the Acela and Polaris Awards can come from units, from the commissioner's staff, from the district committee, and the criteria considered are the following. The leader must have demonstrated noteworthy service to the scouting program beyond the expectations of his or her position on a district level. This service must have been demonstrated over a considerable period of time, and it must have affected the scouting program of a large number of scouts. Preference is given to those leaders whose service extends far beyond the limits of their unit. Joel Ostenberg will now present the Elm Fork District Acela Awards for 2021.
Can everyone hear me okay? For our Acela Awards, as we call your name, please come up to the front to receive your award, and please remain at the front until all Acela Award recipients have come forward and we have taken pictures. We're giving out 2 Acela Awards this evening. The Acela Award recognizes outstanding contributions and service by adult volunteers to the Cub Scouting program in the Elm Fork District. Our first award this evening is Amber Taylor, Pack 114. Amber Taylor is very passionate about scouting, like many of us. She wears many hats. She is a bear den leader. She is a committee chair for Pack 114. She is a committee member for Troop 753, and she is the Cub Day Camp director. Amber is absolutely fun to work with. She always has a joke and a smile on her face. As a leader, she listens to other parents and leaders' suggestions and tries her best to make every scout and scouter have a great adventure. For the scouts, she always has a kind word, and she encourages them to do better every time. If you work with her on Twilight Camp, you will certainly have a great time. She also coaches her son Gray's soccer team. A parent on her team says, I know she truly coaches the kids so that they learn to think for themselves and make better decisions. Amber loves lavender ice cream, but is also very fond of the peanut butter one. She has an artistic side, and her cookies from the sugar jar say it all. If you want to surprise her, just pick the color turquoise and she will love it. On a hot day, you will make her day with watermelon and a pinch of salt. Thank you, Amber. Oh, stay here. Stay here. Our other Acela Award this evening goes to Eunice Cruz from Pack 749. Eunice Cruz exemplifies the scouting principles. She was PAC 49's committee chair from 2018 through 2020. She has continued to provide the PAC committee guidance, mentoring, and support as needed. She has even come back to be their Webelos Den leader this year, even though her son crossed over to Boy Scouts 2 years ago. She knew that there was a need and proactively offered to fill the vacancy. In addition to these selfless acts of kindness, she is also an assistant scoutmaster at Troop 876, day camp registrar for Elm Fork's week-long Twilight Camp, the district membership chair, and recharter contact facilitator. In case that wasn't enough, she has just recently added the role of unit commissioner. Eunice does all this with a smile on her face. Anytime you need anything, she is willing to lend a hand or provide useful knowledge. Thank you both very much for your service to Elm Fork. There we go. Thanks, Carl.
Jimmy Smith will now present the Elm Fork District Polaris Awards for 2021.
We are notorious for how small the print is up here, so I brought my own. Let's start out with Betsy Clark. Betsy? Okay. Betsy's one of the quiet scouters that works behind the scenes without complaining or making a sound while efficiently completing every task. Her current position includes district training committee and registrar for district events, working with the chairs, council, and Black Pug. She's been the registrar for Ballou, IOLS, ILST, Oakleaf, and Webelo Woods for the past 3 years. That's pretty brave of you. In her son's troop, she is assistant scoutmaster and the Webelos coordinator and one of the troop's financial committee. Bex is very active with a daughter in cheer and has been PTA treasurer in Blaylock Middle School and Creekview High School for the past 6 years. That's some pretty significant commitments on your part. So, give her a hand. Okay, the other one, you've heard this name a couple of times already tonight, Jay Smith. Jay is one of the leaders where no job is too big, and he's always willing to help. Jay, an Eagle Scout, started sharing his scouting experience in his son's den. Later, he became Cub Master. This is going to sound like several of us as we go through here. He became Scoutmaster and went on into Scouts and became first assistant Scoutmaster and then the Scoutmaster for his son's troop. When his daughter became interested in scouting, he became the assistant Scoutmaster for the troop and also the troop committee chair, and this is for our inaugural girls troop. At the district level, Jay is our Elm Fork District Vice Chair and a unit commissioner. Jay received the District Award of Merit in 2020. Jay is also very active outside of scouting with his children's school and the board of the YMCA Dallas. Thank you. Wait a minute. I want to take this. I got a photographer here. Where's our other recipient? Oh. Thank you.
All right.
Our Eagle class of 2021 will now be presented by Malik Nathani, our 2022 District Advancement Chair.
Thank you. Okay, in a few minutes, we will be recognizing the scouts who attend the rank of Eagle during 2021. Would the 2021 Eagle Scouts please line up along the side on your right? We'll ask you to come in the front in a moment. So all the Eagle Scouts, okay, which are here. That's everybody, I hope. Okay. We'll ask you to come up in a moment. As scouters, we all have hopes that each scout will achieve their potential. Only about 3% of all these scouts will ever achieve the rank of Eagle. But while we celebrate their accomplishment at the Scouts BSA level, for many, their journey began as Cub Scouts. We have an incredibly active Cub Scouts program in Elm Fork District. These are the future Eagle Scouts of our district. In the Scouts BSA program, Scouts earn many merit badges and rank advancement, including 98 Eagles. On behalf of the district and the youth we serve, I would like to thank every volunteer that participated in the program this year. Because of you, Scouting is alive and well. We would now like to recognize the Elm Fork District Scouts of 2021. They are some of the finest young men and women in the country. They possess among them the skills to be leaders. They have served as senior patrol leaders, high adventure crew leaders, and troop guides. Through their efforts, the community comprising Elm Fork District have benefited greatly. Our parks were improved, our educational facilities were improved, our environment was safeguarded, our leisure activities were enhanced. They are extraordinary group, all 98 of them. Will the 2021 Eagle Scouts please come up and stand over, over in the front. So if you can, I think you'll find right there, okay. They're already standing there, that's good. Okay. So when you come at the podium, I want you to tell your name, your unit, and a brief description of the project. Don't make too long for the interest of time. So, okay. So you guys, okay. You just come in the line and.
Well, my name is Benjamin Rich. I'm from Troop 59, and for my Eagle project, I built benches for a local elementary school.
My name is Logan Walters. I'm from Troop 753, and for my Eagle project, I built a Gaga ball pit for the students of Peters Colony Elementary.
My name is Caden Simpson. I am from Troop 114, and my Eagle Scout project involved building benches, a box garden, and refurbishing and repainting picnic tables for the children of the Braswell Child Development Center.
My name is Aaron Hayes. I'm from Troop 574. My Eagle project was building a Big O deck for Young Life Carrollton.
My name is Hayden Cochran. I'm from Troop 874, and my Eagle project was collecting 391 pairs of shoes for my community service outreach and building 3 shelving units to store them on.
My name is Brady Leonard. I'm from Troop 876, and for my Eagle Scout project, I planted 123 bushes for my local church.
My name is Gino Bledgy. I'm from Troop 876. I built 3 benches for the Epiphany Garden at Preston Hollow Presbyterian Church.
I'm Mark Westerman. I'm from Troop 838. I built 6 benches for the St. Rita School for their science garden.
Hello, my name is Grant Jackson. I'm from Troop 730, and for my project, I made a human digestive system replica for kids from the Church of Prince of Peace Baptist Church in South Dallas, and taught them about the GI tract. So.
I'm Nathan Meyer. I'm from Troop 730, and I built a footbridge for the SPCA of Dallas.
No worries.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the 2021 Eagle Scouts of Elm Fork District. Okay, Jimmy, you want to take a group picture? Or? Okay. Can we get closer? Are we good? Are we good? Are we done? Okay, all the scouts. Wait. Okay, scouts, please take a seat. All of us who have participated in Scouting understand the role of supportive parents and Scouts leader along the pathway to Eagle. After recognizing our 2021 Eagles, I would like to also take a moment to recognize the parents and leaders of those who earned the rank of Eagle. Would the parents of Scouts earning the rank of Eagle during 2021 please stand up and remain standing? Now, would all the parents of Eagle Scouts, regardless of the year the rank was earned, please stand and remain standing. Finally, with all the leaders from the units who had a boy or girl, Okay, Advanced Eagle during 2021, also please stand. All the leaders from the troop. The Eagle Scout. Okay, thank you to each of you for your contribution to the success of the young man and woman we have recognized tonight. Each year, the Elmford District selects one Eagle project that stands out from the rest of our Eagle projects of the year. And this year, Grant Jackson from Troop 730 Eagle project stood out the most. Okay, Grant, could you please come up and talk about your Eagle project for a few minutes?
Adjust this a bit. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Good evening. My name is Grant Jackson. For my Eagle project, I made a replica of the human digestive system. What drew me to this topic is its functionality and importance to our health and well-being. After a few TED-Ed videos and researching about the system, I knew I had to make my own lifelike one, and there was no better opportunity to do so than for my Eagle project. Using a variety of methods, from presentations and talks to making the body parts out of silicone and making a life-size system, I taught and instructed kids about the GI tract. Titled Follow Your Swallow, the project was a hands-on demonstration to the youth group from Prince of Peace Missionary Baptist Church located in South Dallas. The students made silicone digestive organs that will later be inserted into a simulated body cavity and learn how to suture and perform knot tying on handmade suture pads. Finally, I showed a live demonstration with simulated organs. Finally, I showed a live demonstration with a simulated digestive tract on how liquid travels through the body. Through making the body parts and gathering copious amounts of research, I grew fascinated with how the digestive system operates and contributes to our body and health. Educating the youth about the system made me excited to learn because I was able to teach underprivileged children and spark interest in science, something that I'll never forget. So right here, I'll face this way. So right here are some pictures from the project. I know they're kind of going in random order, but right here, I'll start with here. So this is composed of the duodenum and the ileum. And basically, to actually make this, I had to take pieces of yarn, of red yarn, and put them in the parts. And actually, this is kind of just made of silicone and just some little other chemical parts that I have to grind up in the surgery studio. I did this project in a studio in Richardson, Texas. Right here is actually kind of the start of the project. So I kind of had a projector, and I kind of traced the system off the projector onto this blackboard. And right here, I kind of wrote the definitions of the mouth, the esophagus, and also fun facts about the body parts, kind of how long the esophagus is, and also how big the stomach is, and so on and so forth. Here's kind of an example of the project. So right here, the guys, they were making a stomach that I had made previously before out of silicone, and right here, they were putting more and more coats of silicone on the stomach to kind of harden it up for the demonstration later on in the project. And let's see, I'll go through each one. And let's see. Okay, so right here is an example of a young girl kind of tying a knot with the suture pads. We did this to show the kids how doctors and physicians and other people in the medical field, how they tie together body parts in order to prevent scarring or some sort in surgery. Again, here's another photo of a young girl kind of learning how to use the suture pads and also tie knots out of them as well throughout the project. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, so right here, this is actually the end of the project. So right here, I kind of built this very large demonstration of human body. So right there's the skull, obviously. It kind of goes from the skull down the esophagus, obviously throughout the intestines, all the way out of its body. And we had, drinks like water, other soft drinks like Pepsi and Coke that we poured down the head. Also, it's kind of turned sideways, but it's like the same photo. But we was like attached, and I kind of poured the liquid out through the skull. There, thank you. But yeah, that was kind of the end of the project. And it flowed from the stomach all the way out through the body. And the kids loved it. They were super interested in it, and they had a good time watching it. It was pretty cool. So it poured down all the way through the body. Let's see. There's one more, and yeah. That was my project. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So now let's begin with our installation of officers for 2022. Kelly Ware, our district executive, please come on up. Thank you.
I will now introduce and install the Elm Fork District Committee officers for 2022. As each individual is introduced, please raise your hand so that everyone will know who you are. District Chair Carl Motter. Would you? Okay. So as you are called, if you just come stand up at the front. District Vice Chair Jay Smith. District Commissioner Mark Avery. Assistant District Commissioner Debbie Chesley, who cannot be here tonight. We wish her well. Roundtable Commissioner Howard Gurnes, who is also not here. Assistant Commissioner Cub Roundtable Ben Seegers, not currently here. Assistant District Commissioner Scout Roundtable Carl Wood. Nominating Chair David Ragsdale. Hi to all of y'all who are live streaming and not here. Activities Chair Michael Johnson. Advancement Chair, we know he is here, Malik Nathani. Camping Chair Phil John. Communication Chair Kyle Hare. Enterprise Risk Management Chair Kurt Eliason. Training Chairs Anila Modi and Scott Aldrich. Day Camp Chair Amber Taylor. Day Camp Program Chair Carolyn Lane. Membership Chair Eunice Cruz. FOS Family Chair Bill Farkos. Finance Chair David Boone. Hi again. Not here. OA Chapter Advisor Larry Brown. District Executive Kelly Ware. Oh, that's right. I have to keep going. Just one moment. Thank you for your willingness to serve on the district committee. Your job as an officer of the Elm Fork District is not only important to the success of the district as a whole, but it influences the success of the individual PACs, troops, and crews the district supports. As the duly elected and appointed officers of Elm Fork District, do you accept as your guiding principles the Scout Oath, the Scout Law, and the policies and procedures of Circleton Council and the Boy Scouts of America? If so, please respond with, I do. I do. By the authority vested in me by the Executive Committee of Circleton Council and Boy Scouts of America, I now declare you duly installed officers of the Elm Fork District. Would those who are serving on any of these district committees or as members at large of the district committee please stand? So if you are a district member at large, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, the Elm Fork District Officers and Committee for 2022. Jimmy. Take hands before always and the chair.
Lay hands on.
What? One more.
Only girls. I think next year we're going to do the Monty Python step out for the photo. More choreography is needed. So our Servant Leader Awards, I'd like to ask Larry Brown to come up and pass out the Elm Fork District Servant Leadership Award for 2021.
All right, thank you, everybody. The Servant Leadership Award recognizes outstanding contributions and service by adult volunteers to the scouting program in the Elm Fork District. I love these awards because I strongly feel that if you haven't been almost divorced or almost unemployed, you haven't done enough for scouting. These awards may be given for service at unit, district, or the council level. It exemplifies what it means to be a servant leader. They're to honor an adult scouter who exemplifies the ideals of Baden-Powell's trained leader. They have completed Wood Badge training. It's a scouter who takes training beyond what his or her positions require. An adult scouter who has continued to serve in any scouting capacity for at least 3 years beyond their son or daughter aging out or becoming Eagle Scout or volunteering with a crew or ship. We have 5 recipients this year. The first is Carl Schaefer from Troop 730. Don Cochran from Troop 753 and 2119. Umair Ali from Troop 758. Not here. Carolyn Stalder, Troop and Crew 800. Not here. And Michael Valtiera from Troop 876. Nope, not here. Again, congratulations and a round of applause for each one of these recipients. Thank you.
Never sure where the microphone's ending up here. So the Nikki Roth Lack Commemorative Award, I'm going to ask Jay Smith to come up to present the Elm Fork District Award for 2021.
Oh, really? He's getting it? Wow. Okay, fantastic. Seriously, Carl? Okay. Can I borrow this? The Nikki Worth Locke Memorial Scouter Spirit Award is intended to recognize one member in the district that personifies many of the attributes demonstrated by Nikki during the time of her service. Some of those attributes include passion for life and scouting, enthusiasm to be involved, willingness to volunteer, 1 hour a week, right? Expected for a given role. Willingness to help train others and a willingness to go above and beyond what is expected for a given role. The award committee will accept nominations as is done for the other district level awards. This award was created in 2019 as a way to honor Nikki Roth Lack, an adult scouter who passed away during a scout trip to Northern Tier. Nikki volunteered at unit, district, and council level and was very passionate about the scout program. This award may be given for service and training at unit or district level. This award demonstrates a passion for life and scouting, a willingness to volunteer, train, and help others, both youth and adults, has shown a willingness to go above and beyond what is expected for a given role, and the recipient should be a registered adult member serving at least 2 years. And I am thrilled that the recipient of the award this year is Chris Meyer. Chris, will you come up and receive your award, please? Now, Chris, I got to say some stuff about you because there's still a lot more here about all your accomplishments. So I'm just going to make you stand up there and feel uncomfortable. Does that work? Okay, very good. Awesome, thank you. Chris Meyer's devotion to scouting is unparalleled. He has served in numerous volunteer roles while his son was in PAC 730. When they transitioned into Boy Scouts, he took on the role of assistant scoutmaster. Soon after, he became scoutmaster, and according to a few of the adults, Chris's service as the current troop's scoutmaster, quartermaster, and program chair are invaluable. In addition to his involvement with his son's troop, he has recently become actively involved with his daughter's troop, serving as an assistant scoutmaster and troop committee member of Troop 759. Husband to Lillian, father of Nathan, and a new Eagle Scout and daughter, Emily, who is now in Scouts BSA. A patient and passionate scouter who recently presided as the Merit Badge counselor over the Canoeing Merit Badge. Under challenging conditions, Chris kept encouraging scouts to give their all. Even when totally exhausted and they didn't think that they could give it one more try to achieve the goal, Chris encourages them in a soft-spoken approach to finish. It is about the effort. Chris says, and that one sixth grader, close to tears, went back to try. He gave his best effort. After 2 hours attempting to tip the canoe back over, he managed to do it. It is people like Chris that make the scouting program what it is today, with the ability to provide top-notch leadership to our youth. Because of the way Chris has demonstrated passion to life in scouting, enthusiasm to be involved, willingness to volunteer, willingness to help train others, and a willingness to go above and beyond what is expected for a given role, he has been selected to receive this year's Nikki Rothlock Memorial Scouter Spirit Award. Please help me in congratulating Chris. My pleasure.
Thank you.
The District Award of Merit presentation. It's my pleasure to present the District Award of Merit. Would all past recipients of the award please stand? Wow. Please have a seat. The District Award of Merit is the highest award a district can bestow upon one of its volunteers and is given to recognize the outstanding district-level service. The award is a council-level award for nominees recognized by the District Awards Committee, similar to how the Silver Beaver is a national award presented by councils. The number of awards available within the district in a given year is determined based on the number of active units within the district. The first recipient of the Elm Fork District Award of Merit is Saul Friedenberg, Troop 753. And Joel Osteen will accept this award on his behalf.
Very positive, like Joel. All right, Saul.
Do I
let's open it up so I can see his name, so we know it's not really.
Yeah, so it's not me.
Scott is trustworthy.
All right. One more. All
Great Scout leaders mirror the enthusiasm of the Scouts they lead. Saul is one of those great leaders who exemplify servant leadership. Saul has completed training for Den Leader, Cub Master, Assistant Scoutmaster, Trainer's Edge, and Wood Badge. He has staffed many district training courses, including Baloo, IOLS, and will be on staff as troop guide for Wood Badge 137. Every Scout deserves a trained leader is a common statement for many Scout leaders in which they make. Saul follows this ideal, having consumed numerous training offerings throughout the Scout program. Saul is a very active Scouter. Saul joined Scouting with his son and took on several roles in the pack, including Den Leader and later Cub Master. They both crossed over into Scouts BSA, and Saul took on more roles within the troop. In addition to ASM, he was their popcorn chairman. Saul really impressed a lot of people, and he joined the district committee a couple years ago as the district popcorn colonel. This year, our district was second in the council with popcorn sales and raised over $280,000 for the district, so our youth can earn their way to attend camp. Saul was awarded the Aquila Award in 2018 and has recently become unit commissioner. Let's give him a big round of applause. The next recipient of the Elm Fork District Award of Merit is someone everybody knows. Her smile is so infectious, you can't help but smile back. Of course, I'm talking about Anila Moody. Give her a round of applause. Anila has been serving on the committee for both Troop 758 and PAC 758 for the last 5 years. She is currently the district training co-chair, and she's done this in the last 2 years. District training commissioner or committee member for 3 years, unit commissioner for 3 years. Anila has attended University of Scouting, received her Bachelor's of Commissioner Science, and best of all, got her picture taken with Gary Scott, our council commissioner. In 2017, Anila was the first recipient of the Nikki Roth Lack Memorial Scouter Spirit Award. In 2019, she was also the 2019 Aquila Award recipient. She's very active working with the youth outside of BSA. She has received the Asian Pacific Achievement Award, Asia Pacific Achievement Award issued by the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. The Star of Pakistan issued by Pakistan Girl Guides Association May of 2003. She's someone who helps step up and helps whether or not she's asked or she sees a need. She always has a positive attitude. Anila Modi, Troop 758, the last recipient of the Elm Fork District Award of Merit. I know, we're more. I didn't have a good page break. We have one more recipient. So our last recipient is Carolyn Lane, Troop 876. Fooled you. You thought there was no more, right? Carolyn started in Cub Scouts working with her son's pack. She served in various positions in the pack, including den leader and their committee chair for 2 years. She's attended all of the Cub events, campouts, and Twilight camps. Early on, she staffed Twilight Camp and Cubby. Even after joining Scouts BSA with her son, Carolyn continued as the Camp Cub registrar and has stepped up to be the Cub Camp program director for the last 3 years. Carolyn is so much fun being with and at camp. Her energy and cheerful nature are shared with everyone she comes in contact with, especially all the kids at Twilight Camp. Carolyn has been the troop ASM for 5 years as the health and safety coordinator. She is a unit commissioner and has received her Arrowhead Award and Commissioner's Key. She has received the IKELA and the Servant Leadership Awards. When Carolyn is not doing scouting, she's a special educator, teacher, scuba assistant instructor, and first-degree black belt. Please give us a round of applause. And now, last but not least, it's time for the Silver Beaver recognition. I'm going to ask Mark Avery one more time to step up and present the Elm Fork District Beaver Award winner for 2021.
Okay, this print is like this, so I brought my own. So, the Silver Beaver, first I have to tell you what it is because we didn't get that into the bulletin. So, the Silver Beaver Award is a national award presented to the council or by the council and is the highest award given at the council level for an adult leadership. The Silver Beaver Award was first awarded in 1931 and was initially awarded only to men. A similar award was created for women scouters, the Silver Fawn, and was presented until 1974 when silver beavers were presented to both men and women. Since its initial presentation in 1931, out of the tens of millions of adult leaders who have contributed to our great program, only 50,000 have received the Silver Beaver. The Silver Beaver Award is given in recognition of noteworthy service of an exceptional character to youth by registered scouters within the territory under the jurisdiction of the local office. When considering each nomination, the council committee considers 3 major components of the individual service, specifically service to scouting, the individual service in the community, and the individual's noteworthy service to youth within the council. The accomplishment and dedication of the nominees each year are impressive, and it's not uncommon for those earning the award to have a resume of service to the youth of excess of 15 years in 3 or 4 or even 5 areas of interest. The first Silver Beaver awarded in Elm Fork District Scouter was in 1948. You know, a little history, that was back when we were north. We were all together and then we split, you know, so. So anyways, so since then, the best of our knowledge, there have been a total of 116 Silver Beavers awarded to Scouters in Elm Fork District. Tonight, we would like to announce the most current recipients so that they may be recognized for their outstanding service and leadership in Elm Fork District, and they will officially be presented with their awards on Thursday. So the person that won will receive her award on Thursday, March 24th at the Council Annual Recognition Banquet. At this time, we'd like to ask all past recipients of the Silver Beaver Award who are in attendance, like David, you got one, you can't come up. So why don't you come on up and stand up here. So we got lots of y'all. Come on up here and be recognized. Here, scoot over. Come on, Phil.
Okay.
But I am holding my stomach in.
All right. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. So the nominee for Silver Beaver, for this Silver Beaver, is like a beam of light in the foggy disarray of life. Her character shines through to all who meet her, and it shows by her commitment to the Scout oath and law. This person is Priscilla Ragsdale. Priscilla Ragsdale exemplifies exemplifies the qualities desired in the Silver Beaver. Her contributions to scouting at the troop level, district level, are only part of her commitment to our community in both her church and school. Priscilla started her scouting as the den leader with her son when he first joined Cub Scouts. When the family made the move to scouting, BSA, Priscilla helped the troop as Webelos coordinator, encouraging youth to continue on in scouting. It was when her son became the SPL for the troop she really started to take up the mantle, showing others the value of living by the Scout oath. Priscilla was an assistant scoutmaster, attended many meetings and campouts, and shared her skills and knowledge. This included attending summer camp for 8 consecutive years as Camp Health and Safety ASM for the troop. Eight summer camps in this heat at this time. As a Scout Parents Unit Coordinator, Priscilla continued as mentor to many new parents, inviting them to help in the troop. She convinced many to get trained by taking basic leadership courses, position-specific classes, and IOLS. Her ability to get others involved and learning about the patrol method and edge methods only made scouting fun for the leaders, but also for the youth. Priscilla's eagerness for helping continued when she became a staff member of the district training committee. Priscilla was teaching skills at Super Training Day, Baloo, and IOLS. A few years later, she became the training chair. With her organization skills and leadership abilities, the training team was soon running like a well-oiled machine. Always wanting to learn more, Priscilla took Wood Badge, of course. Later, she staffed Wood Badge as course patrol guide and then returned to become ASM over the patrol guides in 2017. At the 2010 National Jamboree, she staffed as part of the logistics team with the responsibility of moving several millions of dollars of supplies and program materials to the program areas. It involved communications liaisons between the BSA national purchasing agents, suppliers, and receiving at the camp. Priscilla is active in her church. She spearheaded a complete overhaul of the child care rooms. She served as chair for the annual fundraising auction for the Prince of Peace Christian School and Early Learning Center in Carrollton. The auction was a major annual event and a fundraiser for the school. During her tenure, hundreds of thousands of dollars were raised for the students enrolled at the school. At Treach Memorial United Methodist Church, she was part of the nursery committee and served as member of the church personnel committee. Priscilla is the embodiment of a Silver Beaver recipient. Mother of 2 outstanding adults, the eldest an Eagle, and the younger daughter as an ex-Marine. Both are graduates from University of Texas. She is a volunteer that is a pleasure to have on your committee. She is well qualified and a joy to work with. Thank you again for your many years of continuing service, both to scouting and the youth that we serve. Let's give a big round of applause to Priscilla. Priscilla's online. I guess I forgot to say that. Priscilla's online and she's watching at home with David. So at this time, I'll let Carl come back and We're getting close to the end.
You can fake some things well, but not the ending. So first of all, I'd like to thank all of the family, friends, the family members that came out tonight, all the uniformed leaders, the scouters, all those that support the committee members, the scouts themselves, all the Eagle Scouts. Just thank you for coming out tonight. We recognize all of your hard work. We couldn't do it without each other. As Kelly mentioned, when David was helping me to step into this role, he just kept reminding me that we all have to work together to execute the Scout program and just encourage and support. And so y'all being here really helps me to be enthusiastic about what Elm Fork has done and what it will do continuing going forward. So I ask all your help and participation for us to have a great district and to continue to execute the program to the youth. So this is conclusion of our 2022 Elm Fork District Youth Scout Leader and Eagle Appreciation Dinner. So we thank you on behalf of the youth in our community for your selfless service to them. As you leave tonight, know that you make a difference. It may not be obvious from one day to the next, but rest assured that when the youth in your program grow up to be adults, and that they will look back on the experience that you've helped provide, many of them will appreciate the positive difference that you made for them in their lives. Congratulations to all of our award recipients. It's good to gather together today from time to time for fellowship and to recognize the service of our friends. I appreciate your being here to share that experience. I'm personally honored to serve with so many good and dedicated people. We will now retire the colors, followed by a benediction by Father Josh, the pastor here at St. Rita, and then we will be adjourned. If you will stay to have one more good turn left in you tonight, we'd welcome all the help we could get for just a few minutes to assist with the cleanup. We will now proceed with the retiring of the colors and the benediction. Oh, just kidding.
May the audience please rise for the retrieval of the colors. Color guard, advance. Color guard, retrieve the colors. Scout salute. Color guard, return to post. Two. Color guard is troop ideas. Audience.